Hi guys. Okay, today for the Silver Wolves we're going to talk about something, and this is something I mentioned not long ago to you Silver Wolves, but I'm going to expand it a little bit more. Okay, early on in my marriage with my wife, right now going on 34 years, we did all kinds of camping and rendezvousing and stuff, and it became kind of obvious early on that she didn't care for building a fire at all. I think the statement was, why do I need to know how to build a fire when I got you? And I love my wife to death, but there was just times that I wasn't ready to get up. But she wants to get up and she wants to build a fire and she wants her coffee and she wants to wash her hair and whatever, you know, because she's one of them who gets up in the morning and takes showers. And so here we are at a camp out with 8,000 or 10,000 people, and she wants to get up and get a fire going and take her morning bath. And Blackie wants to sleep in. Well, we have to find a compromise here, guys. And so one of the things that I came up with was to use Matchlight charcoal. Now, last night I grilled out, and this is what's left in the bag. And for those of you that don't know, the Matchlight, these are the ones you just touch a flame to and it goes off. They're already soaked with the starter fluid. But that also means it evaporates. So when you open up a bag like this, it don't take long for that stuff to evaporate out. And then it's just plain old charcoal and it won't light anymore from a match. So there's got to be a way to kind of keep it a little longer. And so, knowing problem A and seeing this, I came up with this idea. I'm not sure I'm the only one that ever did, but let me show you how it applies. And the object of the game was, you get these paper lunch bags, you know, that we used to get our lunch for when we were in school. And you want to drop into it a pre-measured amount of charcoal briquettes. Dump them out here, but here. Why pre-measured? Well, there's a reason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Now I'm going to take those 10 right there, squeeze the air out of it, roll the bag around it, and I'm going to take a piece of masking tape, stick it like that, go all the way around one time. Narrow masking tape works just as good. I just happen to have this big stuff handy, just like that. Now that's a fire ready to go, ain't it? All you got to do is set the bag on fire. Touch a match to it or touch it with a lighter. Now, as that charcoal sitting in there is going to breathe and that stuff wants to come out of it, it's going to saturate this bag. The bag will still be dry, but it'll be more fire prone, okay? But I got to keep it from drying out. Well, how do they keep the factory bag? You've got a plastic liner between the two papers, and that's what keeps it from doing it. But what I'm going to do is use an ammo can. A good ammo can with a good seal will do the same job. Now I can just put that in there. Now, how many is in it? 10. Every one of these bags I'm going to put 10 in for a reason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Same procedure. Now why 10? Because Dutch ovens. If you learn how to do cooking on a Dutch oven, you'll realize it's like, how many briquettes do I need? Well, for me to cook with briquettes, I need 3 underneath and a dozen on top. Okay? 3 underneath and 1 dozen on top comes to 15. So 3 of these bags. All I got to do is set these 3 bags down and set them on fire. and there's enough briquettes to cook what we're going to cook. Let them burn, let them do their flare, and then when they're in the cold section, I put 3 over here. I set the Dutch oven on top of it. I take the rest of them, pick them up with a pair of tongs and put on the top. And I've got a few extra in case I got a little extra wind or it's not cooking fast enough. I've got a few extra burning, don't I? So instead of me hauling the whole bag out, I open up my thing and I pull out one of my packages. Pre-measured amount, see. Now, I want to just heat up coffee. 1 package is more than enough for me to cook a lunch or whatever. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about a few more. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I know that I'm just going to heat up lunch. 1 bag. 1 bag's enough briquettes. Fire that up. Pull this out, set it down like a fire cartridge, set it on fire, just sitting on the ground. Set my little grill or whatever over the top of it, let it flare up. Boil water. Boil coffee. Let the coals burn down. I can grill a hot dog, hamburger, whatever on that handful of coals right there. And not have to worry about it. Now, do I? So it's sort of a pre-measured thing. And a lot of times whenever you read the Dutch oven cookbooks, it tells you how many briquettes to use. 6, 8, 10. So I've already got them divided out this way. So when I open up my can, I don't have any to pull out. It's ready to go. And also, it means that whenever I'm not there, and Mrs. Blackie wants to heat her up some coffee, or heat up water to wash her hair, or whatever, all she got to do is pull out one of these and set it on fire. And she can also, you know, one of these. Just take it out, lay it on the ground, light the paper. It'll burn and turn right into coals. Now she can heat her up some chow. 2 of these are enough to bring a thing of water well to boiled, put in the shower thing for her to have a hot shower. I don't even have to be there or be bothered with it. Or she wants to build a fire. She sets this down as a fire starter in wet conditions or whatever, and she sets it on fire. As soon as it flares up and gets going, start propping wood up on it and let it catch fire. She can understand that. She doesn't have to understand tinder and all that stuff. It started to go out. Throw another one on there. Easy to do. Pre-measured napalm, ready to go. Now, if you've got little ones, like grandkids or something, and you're wanting to find something to do with them, this is a real good thing to do. Because what you do is you sit down, get some gloves, and do exactly what I'm doing. Measure out and roll up your fire cartridge. Now, you get a hot dog on a stick, and you let them pull it out of the can, go over, set it on fire, set it down, and then whenever it gets going good, take the hot dog and set it out there, let them do it. Teach them how to cook on a campfire. It's just charcoal briquettes, but you get my point. Instead of having the big elaborate barbecue grill, it's this. And so, 2 sticks with one of these in the middle, put a pot across it, put a small frying pan, do a grilled cheese that way or something. There's lots of little things you could do this way to get the grandkids involved. Or how about when you're starting out with those people that just don't know yet, they're city people. They don't have a lot of background in the woods or etc. Well, they can go buy a thing of barbecue grill charcoal, can't they? And do this little trick. Okay, we're gonna practice cooking or heating up. We can get out in the driveway and use this and not have to make a big elaborate thing, right? Something simple and easy. for people that don't have a lot of skills. But even for you old silver wolves that have got the skills, it also makes it quick and easy for us to be able to grab this and know what we got in there. There's 10 briquettes right there. 1 starts the fire. 1 heats up lunch. 2 will cook a little longer. 3 will do this. 4, 5, whatever. You just figure out what the process is. And what does it cost you? Nearly nothing. A bag of charcoal, which, like I said, last night we cooked. And this is the leftover. So rather than me letting that stuff evaporate and lose its effectiveness to where it's just plain old charcoal again, I got to use lighter, I put it in an ammo can and I label it what it is. I can grab that ammo can and take it to camp, put that in the tent. Man, it's deluged, everything is sopping wet. That ammo can is watertight, right? That water can could have been underwater. If it didn't leak and you got a good seal, pull it out, bust you up a little bit of stuff to get dry, put it in the middle, fire it up, and you got a fire. Quick and easy. I like quick and easy. So, for this week's silver wool tip, I'm reiterating a tip I've already shared with y'all, but I'm taking it a little bit further of how this could be used more than just a way to make it easy for you to make a fire. It's the fact you could also teach your grandkids or something how to cook on a fire. Let the wife have a little bit of security when you're not there. How about putting this in the pantry for an emergency? Because power's out and everything else because of massive storms or something. But you could get some place under a shelter, like in a garage, where that ain't going to generate that much flame. So if I got a 12-foot ceiling, you know, or an upside down, relatively clean trash can sitting out in the middle of the yard, put that on top of it. In an emergency, be able to heat something up. It's just quick and handy. Hope you enjoyed this, guys. Please leave any questions or comments below. And thank you very much for all the support you've given me, because I really do appreciate it. Till next time, I'm Blackie. Wishing you safe journeys. Have a great day, guys.